All right, I'm Rooster.
I'm Graybeard.
And this is
Barbecuenbourbon. Woohoo!
Love it when that happens.
I do too. That's good. That's
How are
good.
y'all doing out there?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. But are you guys doing good? It's a beautiful Saturday here. Sunny blue skies. I don't see a cloud anywhere.
No, it's too damn windy for clouds.
Yeah, they done blowed off into the sunset.
It's not no when it's sunrise.
Oh, sunrise. Sunrise done took them out. Anyhow, we are doing the rotisserie today.
Yes, we are. We're all gloved up. Why are we gloved up, Adam?
Because we got to grab that goat.
Oh, we gotta go.
We got to go. We got to go.
We gotta go.
We got to go get that goat. How are you guys doing? Make sure you're sharing this live, letting everybody know that we are out here. We're looking for nasty chickens today.
Nasty chicken. Send us a nasty chicken.
We need nasty chickens, and we appreciate it. Appreciate it. Subscribe, like. If you subscribe, you get all our insider stuff. We got some videos we're going to be releasing for subscribers only coming up pretty soon.
For subscribers.
Yep. That's per subscribers, but, you know, subscribers are shorter, easier to say.
All right. Always a little bit of EVO, extra virgin olive oil.
And we tried to leave as much fat on this thing as we could because it is such a lean meat.
That, and we are low and slow.
Yeah, we don't want it drying out while we're doing that. But in order for the meat to be tender, that's what it's got to be.
Just give it a small pat. We're going to put other seasonings on it also.
So we're coating it with a little AP to start with. After he puts the olive oil on there, which gives another layer of flavor and is a great binder. Get that armpit good. Good job there. Good job. Oh, yeah. Woo! Because we're pretty excited about it. So what you putting on there? Great.
This little prime rib rub. It's an awesome blend of good seasonings.
You don't know, goat is like a red meat. So it's going to be similar to your bovines. Yeah, it's about 35 pounds as it sits here. Oh, look at that. Woo-wee. I'll tell you what, that is looking mighty, mighty yummy already.
Yes.
God, can you smell those seasonings we already got on
That's
there?
awesome.
Man, I love it. So we seasoned this up a week ago on our last live.
Oh, she's draining juices.
It's been sitting there getting yummy in the ice ever since. So it's been about 7 days exactly, almost to the hour.
Just about.
Yeah, pert near.
He said pert near.
Pert near. Get that cavity all dried.
Well, we don't want it too dry.
Yeah, we're gonna be spritzing this thing like you ain't never seen a spritz done before.
Look at them little inside tenderloins right there.
Oh yeah.
Boy, those are gonna be good. Tasties right
there. We already removed the skirt steaks. We got them flopped back here. We're gonna do these for some chickens, some tacos.
Yeah, we're gonna do some inside skirt steak for some tacos. Obviously, we gotta clean them up a little bit.
Look at that.
Nice little meaty skirts. Whoa.
So we are using the rye because rye has a lot of grain and full bodiness to it. And it's going to be able to stand up to the flavor and stuff of the goat. It's going to be able to
93 proof.
Hang right in there with it.
Yes.
So we're pretty excited about that.
We are excited. All right, let's get this goat skewered.
We're skewering it.
Let's see. What side do I want? Go that way.
That way. In one hole, out the other.
You bolts really do stand for universal, not the shape.
Right? Absolutely.
See,
holds the leaf springs up on a Corvette or some goat on a skewer.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. The thing that runs through Mr. T's mind.
Joined?
Nope, it is not. We did a whole hog a couple months ago.
It's a goat. Who? El Guapo?
El Guapo.
El Guapo.
El Guapo.
It's a goat.
Lantrax is asking where are we cooking it, so I'm gonna show him the setup. Caleb asks, are y'all in Kentucky?
No, sir, we're not in no Kentuckys. We are here in South Central Texas, 30 miles northwest of the Alamo, in the hill country. And the town we are in is Bearnaise, Texas.
We'll go with that just in case there are any.
It comes from a local farm ranch here in town, and they donated it to us, and they let us come out and use their facility to get them all ready to go. So we really appreciate that. We did all the work ourselves.
Yes, sir, we did.
He said, I'm not trying to be funny, but which side is the front?
This right here is the neck and the head, which, you know, we didn't want to do that. And then this is the back side. Tenderloins are right here. Rib cage, which on a goat, a young goat, there's not a lot of meat on the rib cage.
You want to flip it and show them?
And
Do we want to twine them up now, or do you want to let them roll like this?
we definitely need to twine the tenderloins for sure.
The tenderloins. Okay,
them tenderloins need
grab
to
some
twine.
twine. We have a knife behind me. You're hooked up. Fish on. Up, you're hooked up. Fish on.
We got to get us down to the coast. We're going to be doing a cook in the near future, live from the coast, and we're pretty excited about that one too.
Yeah, we do love us some fishing. And we do love us some fish. All right, I need to tend fire.
All right, he's fire tending. Look at that. We're going to show you how we make our spritz. That's the first thing we're going to do. This one we're doing a real simple spritz. We usually use apple cider vinegar in our spritzes on beef products, because the beef is such a heavy, thick meat that it blends right in. You don't even taste the flavor. It just helps break down the meat. But with the goat, it's kind of a more mild and gentler red beef type product. So we're not going to be using apple cider vinegar, but we're going to be using some good stuff, and we're going to show you.
Hickory smoke. Also.
Get out of there.
Another question of how long are we cooking it for?
We're doing 5.5 to 6 hours, and then we're going to let it rest for about 30 minutes. But the time of the cook is kind of irrelative. That's kind of what we're shooting for. But you're going for probe tender with the proper eternal temps. So, you know, we're shooting for probe tender is the biggest thing. You want the meat to be nice and tender and juicy. And that is it. We're also going to be doing some baked potatoes right on the fire, along with some aspergas.
What you got going on over here?
Well, I'm gonna get this chimichurri going pretty soon.
You're gonna?
Yeah.
That's not chimichurri though.
No, this here is the skirt steaks, but I just was letting that dry out a little bit. So
oh yeah, because she was a little moist.
get some of that cleaned up a little bit better before we throw it on the grill. But right now, I got to get it out the way so we can get this chimichurri going. We're having a ball. We're getting ready to make some chimichurri. I make a parsley cilantro chimichurri. So I got a bunch of cilantro and a bunch of parsley, flat leaf parsley from our local grocer. And that is what we're going to be getting all nice and yummy with. And it was nice. They were just stocking this as I went in to get it earlier today, so that's pretty exciting. And we're also, when we get done with this sauce, we're going to be doing tzatziki sauce also, which is going to be fabulous. It's going to be a light sauce for this goat, which has a yogurt base in it, and then we're looking forward to that too. We're also going to be doing a little bit later on, we're going to be doing a Bearnaise sauce, and we're also going to be doing a sweet, spicy chili sauce. So we'll have a few different dipping sauces for the goats.
I believe this.
So the spritz today is a very simple spritz. We're going to be using Michelob Ultra.
And what else you need out of here?
That's it.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing Michelob Ultras. We got 2 of those. And then we got a ginger beer. And that's going to be our flavoring. So we cook over at Graybeard's house, which is where we're at today. And we also do cooks over at my house. And so I brought over everything that we needed with the exception of our AP, which normally has a bottle, but for some reason he's a little low today. And also the Adams Reserve Prime Rib Rub, so that we could get us the goat a little extra sprinkling from time to time with that. However, we're working on getting that transported this direction. So it's just a simple spritz. The beer is going to help break down the meat a little bit. And then the ginger beer is going to offer us another layer of flavor, which, you know, is all we care about is flavors. We're flavor folks, right? And now how everybody likes it. Pop your top. All you need is a pair of channel locks in your hand, right? Or a lighter, anything hard, and you can get your top right off of there. And then, boom, the ginger beer goes down. Just like that. We're using Fever Tree. Their ginger beer is exceptional. Love it.
Yeah, Bugzilla just asked that. Is it ginger, true ginger, Fever Tree?
Yeah, that is by far my favorite product for ginger beers.
And is it good?
Yes, it's freaking fabulous. And then we just pump our little rig up. You guys can use a spray bottle, whatever you like. We really like this. I think we got this off of Amazon. I don't think I have it on our page yet, but it's nice because it has adjustable, so you can use it as a squirt gun when Graybeard ain't acting right. Or you can make it so it's nice and spritzy, like that. See?
Whoa! Overspray!
How it's dusting us.
Were you not going to put some alcohol in that?
Not yet, because we hadn't had it opened yet.
Well, I just grabbed a couple of glasses.
All right, so we're going to spritz it up. Just like this. The only other ingredient we're adding is rye whiskey to it. All right, y'all. You guys ready to see how we do chimichurri? This is it. So, we take our cilantro, right? Now, we don't want... If you like it super woodsy, then you're going to want to keep these stems in there. If you don't like it super woodsy, then we just kind of go through with our knife and pull the big leaves off of it to get the majority down. Kind of like that. So you get the most of the big leaves.
Did you need a garlic too?
I got garlics.
Oh, you did.
So we'll do that. And then any big bushy ones that made it through, we just go ahead and kind of pull those out. But you get rid of 90% of them by using your blade like that, which is really nice, makes it easy. Actually learned that from a pastry chef named Amanda. And she taught me that trick, which is pretty cool. So some stuff, now chimichurri, you kind of want it a little bit woodsy, right? So I leave some of these smaller stems on in there. We just chop them up real fine. But if you were doing something that you didn't want as much woodsy flavor, then you would definitely get rid of all those. And you would just pull all the leaves off there 100%, and you would have no stems left at all. Because that will create less woodsy flavors. So it just depends on what you're going for. More wood, leave more stems in there. Less woodsy, get rid of those stems. And just use leaves. You just get all of your stuff kind of put into a little pile like this. And then you start running your knife through it.
I'm going to step out of the way and let you guys do your thing for a minute.
Keep your fingers cinched back and your knuckles out, and you can rub your knife right up and down on your knuckle. That way you keep your little pawsies out of the way so they don't get hit. And you just run back through several times. You just keep that going. And once you get it to a pile that's manageable, then you can just let loose of the knuckles altogether and just start piling. So we're just chopping this. And then you stick it in your bowl. We have a bunch of cilantro and a bunch of flat leaf parsley in our bowl. And now we're going to add in about 1 tablespoon of red pepper chili flakes. We just got our little shaker. I'm just going to shake them right in there till we get to our 1 tablespoon or teaspoon. If you don't like it quite so spicy, you do a little less. Just depends on what your flair is, you know what I mean? And then we're going to get some garlics going here. Now make sure when you're using garlic products, if you guys have dogs,
that you clean up your mess.
Yeah, you keep that garlics away from your dogs. Now garlic in very, 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 very small doses would be okay, but you definitely want to keep your dogs in general away from garlic. It's just important because you don't want them little fellers to get sick.
No, you don't. It's a vet bill you don't want to pay.
So we're going to take, depending on how much garlic you like, for about this, for a bunch of each, you're going to want 1 or 2
or 3.
Or 3. So we're getting the garlics all peeled up and looking pretty. Just like so. Now if you're having a hard time peeling your garlic, you can take your knife blade, set it on top of the garlic, smash it like that, kind of smashes the garlic, and it makes it a whole lot easier to peel it off. Now if you really like chunky garlic, you can leave it a little bigger, but I tell you, it doesn't work so well in chimichurri. Definitely better to have it minced up nice and small for chimichurri. So much better. Because you don't want the garlic flavor to be overwhelming. You definitely want it in there, but you don't want an overwhelming garlic flavor. So you just mince it up nice and small. Make sure you're cleaning your knife on both sides. Sometimes you get big chunks stuck up there and you don't want that. Want to keep them all nice and close to the vest. Boom. Once you get it all nice and minced up, throw it right in that chimichurri. We're going to dice up some shallot, get that in there. We're going to add a little AP when it gets here because Dunn forgot it and Graybeard ran out. Once we get that shallots, that AP in there, we'll be good to go. So we just got shallot. Hey, Graybeard, can you grab me that shallot? Toss it over here, please, sir.
Shallot.
Shallots. Shallots. So if you guys don't know what a shallot is, this is a shallot. Now this is a monster shallot. But this whole thing ain't going on there. But this is a shallot, which is basically a mild type of onion. I mean, it's a shallot, but it has a similar flavor, but it's much more mild. So we're rocking some shallot here. Going to be going in our nice chimichurri sauce. You want to get it cut up nice and small. You want everything to be an eighth or less in size so that all the items in your chimichurri are similar in size, because that's hugely important. Got to make sure that you're keeping that stuff similar in size. Makes all the difference in the world. No big chunks, because texture does mean something. So he's going to get me a mixer, but I'm going to dump in my first 1/4 cup of olive oil. Usually for this amount, it takes about 3/4 cup, but you want to get to the consistency you want, so I added a 1/4 cup at a time until I get to where I want it to go. All right, so I have about 1/2 cup in here currently. I'm going to add in my lemon now. Now make sure when you're adding your lemon, if you're not using a lemon press that captures the seeds, that you're doing it with the seeds up in your hand like this and squeezing it so that you're capturing the seeds in the palm of your hand. Still needs a little bit more oily. It's still too herby in there. So we're going to go ahead and dive in with the last part. All right, so now we've got the chimichurri all made up. We do not have the salt, pepper in there yet, or garlics.
That hickory is smoking well.
We do have the natural garlics, but not our AP. So now what we do is we stick this in the refrigerator.
Oh, we got to refrigerate.
And let it get nice and yummy in there. Then in a couple hours, we'll pull it out, season it up, taste it, and season the taste. All right, can you refrigerate that?
I can.
Sir? You might want to put a little lid on the top of it. So next, while this goat is over here spinning on here, we're going to be doing our tzatziki sauce. We are taking our English cucumber and getting rid of the peel. We have made a chimichurri sauce so far. We are working on the tzatziki sauce. We're going to finish that up here shortly. And then we'll show you how we do that. And then next thing we're going to be doing, in a little bit, we're going to be making a Bearnaise sauce and a Thai chili sauce. All right, so we started getting some preparations for our tzatziki. I already had cut up the garlic there. I got some mint that I will be cutting up. We have our English cucumber right here that I will be grating down. And all this is going to go into a nice bed of Greek yogurt. A little bit of seasoning. So we're going to go ahead and show you how we do all that while this goat over here is getting nice and yummy.
Just a little bit there, Mr. T.
Man, that goat is looking mighty fabulous.
Ooh,
oh my goodness.
That skin's pulling off of that tenderloin on the back.
I tell you what. Oh, so we are going to have this goat with some nice cold baked potatoes. Wrapped them full. We're going to throw them on the coals. We're going to have some asparagus. And then we're having 4 dipping sauces. We're doing a nice spicy chili sauce. We're doing a chimichurri, which we've already made if you're on the live earlier. Tzatziki sauce, which is what I'm getting ready to complete now. And then we're also going to do a Bearnaise sauce. Now, the Bearnaise sauce is it's a lot of work. But you know what? We're willing to do that for you guys out there. So Bearnaise is a French sauce. And it is yummy. So we think it's going to pair well with this goat. Anyhow, so we're going to give a few different flavor profiles with this goat. So I've grated this up. Now I'm going to squeeze the juice out of it. And then I'm going to slice it up even smaller. So I forgot the cheesecloth,
Hey,
y'all.
youngin, can you grab
So
me a
I'm
couple
using
of Miller
paper
Lite
towel
beers, please?
to try to get all the liquid out of my grated cucumber. And it's not as tough, but it's working pretty good. You can see I got quite a bit of juice down here already. I'm still getting a little bit more out of there. But I think that's pretty good. Then we're going to put this back on the cutting board. We're going to mince this up really nice and fine. And this is going in to our tzatziki sauce.
Oh.
Just like so. And we're just going to mince this up.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you.
Get this nice and small. I am cutting up some mint over here so you guys can see where you both work. And this is just a small handful of mint for our tzatziki. But look at that spritz. Woo! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Man, this mint smells good too. Holy cow.
That mint does smell good. I can smell it from way over here.
We are getting potatoes wrapped up inside with foil. And I cut one foil short. So the old graybeard's in there participating in baked potato preparation, which we're going to be going on the coals. We'll spruce up one side of this fire, and they're going to go right down on in there. And then later on, we're going to be cooking the asparagus.
Ladies.
White vinegar.
Oh, white vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
We're taking 1 teaspoon of white vinegar.
Is that the 1 teaspoon?
This is 1 tablespoon, so I'm doing it
Oh.
only that much. Look at that. We got our white vinegar, our
Elk
kosher
jerky
salt,
is amazing. Yes. Elk jerky is amazing.
cucumber.
It's tasty.
Got the mint in here, the cucumber, the white
Ooh.
vinegar, olive oil, a little white pepper. Getting that all nice and yummy mixed up, and then we're going to be adding in the Greek yogurt. Then I'm going to taste it, and if it needs a little more garlic, I got some more garlic right here. 1 cup
What is that?
Greek yogurt, 1 cup green yogurt, 2 cups green yogurt, going down.
Green yogurt.
Green yogurt, or Greek yogurt if you actually want the real term.
That's not, yeah, it don't look green to me.
This is our tzatziki sauce. English cucumber, mint, a little bit of white vinegar, some kosher salt.
Ah.
All right, so we got our tzatziki sauce all made. Now it's got to go sit and chill. We'll let it sit and chill, and then we'll bring it back out and taste it and give it another season if needed. And that's it. It's going in the fridge. Get nice and yummy.
Amanda is asking, you always go live on this channel, correct?
Yes. Now we do shorts all week long of these. And we also have an editor that takes these long cooks and cuts all the jazz out of it, of us sitting here yik-yakking with you guys having a blast. And then we put that over on our YouTube channel, Barbecue and Bourbon. So if you wanted to see the shorter reduced, or if you wanted to see this again, it will be available in a week or so over there on that channel, the Barbecue and Bourbon channel, on our live videos. But meanwhile, we take snippets and shorts of all this stuff, and we put those on our Instagrams, our Facebooks, our YouTubes, and our TikToks all week long.
And are you going to wrap it up for an hour when it's done?
We are going to let it rest when it's done, absolutely, because you have to let those juices flow back in. Everybody knows fire brings the juices to the outside. When you let it set and rest, the juices reabsorb to the inside, and that's what keeps your meat juicy. If you're not letting your meats rest, you need to start that practice because it is best. And looky here. Here's the cast iron you were asking about.
The cast iron.
Yeah, we can say it right there if you want.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a few different sauces we're making. We've made the chimichurri and we've made the tzatziki sauce. And now we do have two more to make. We're going to make a Bearnaise, and we are going to also make spicy chili sauce with some lovely ginger in it. It's going to be so good. We're pretty happy about that. It's going to have like soy, honey, ginger, some peppers, some garlics. It's going to be darn right tasty. We're also going to throw us in there a bunch of green onions. We're going to chop up nice and small. I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Mighty tasty, mighty tasty.
Mighty.
Are y'all gonna carve it live?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going start to finish here. Start to finish. That's what we do. We make mistakes, you see it. We do it right, you see it. Everything that we do, you see, because...
Yeah. Phone overheated, you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Because phone overheated.
We do it all live. We don't hide nothing. We try to show you how it goes.
It's real life cooking.
It is.
Everybody makes mistakes.
We're not one of those guys that films it. They edit out all the crappy stuff. This went wrong. No.
Oh, shit, our fire died. Yeah. Oh, shit, our fire died. You got to bring it back up.
Yeah, we just do it all right here. Now, if you do want to see this or try to duplicate this in the future, we do have an editor that makes a shortened version of it.
Yep.
And then puts it out on the YouTube. We put it out on YouTube in a week or two. We might have to start working on that spicy chili sauce. Well, I'm going to start working on our next sauce, prepping up some stuff while that goat's spinning on the spit, getting all yummy. Got some green onions here. Gonna get these things going, rocking and rolling. So the green onions, we've washed them up, and then I like to peel the outside layer off, just like so.
What sauce is Rooster working on?
So right now, I am working on...
I need to reach in here for a second there, Rooster.
The chili sauce. The spicy chili sauce. Now I'm just getting the garlics cut up and ready to go. Just getting them all good and yummy. We got some ginger on the way because I done forgot to get the gingers this morning. Making this many different sauces, it's a lot of ingredients. Hello? And that is the truth.
I gotta spritz this again.
A good scotch.
Does the whiskey open the flavor up?
Oh yeah, the whiskey will totally change the flavor of it. First, it will help the goat stay moist. It will help break down the meats. And it will add an additional layer of flavor to the goat, which is always beneficial.
Amanda's asking, did you just do this for fun, or did you go to culinary school?
Oh no, this is for me. It all started with my grandpappy when I was a little fella, watching him smoke briskets on the smoker, and from there, you know, it just grew. And it's fun, you know.
No, you got to give her the honest answer. No, we do it for fun.
Well, she asked if we went to culinary school.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that part, obviously.
Well,
yes, I went to culinary school.
You've had about 7 more of those than I have, so
no, don't lie.
You're feeling really good.
No, actually,
do you know what we're gonna do? When we get this one done, we're gonna watch it back so you can see every time that you poured a dram in there, because you always say I'm lying, but I'm not. Ever.
You're lying. I did not drink all of those, by the way.
I know you didn't drink them all.
Because I
know you fire roasted, but I could tell the way that you're talking, the way those words are spilling out of those lips, the way they're coming out of those gum joints of yours.
Do you hear this guy?
He's like, man, this is absurd. This is crazy.
This is absurd.
This is absolutely...
You're calling me out on camera.
I'm not calling you out.
Rooster, I'm calling you out.
I ain't got my guns.
Oh, me neither.
Getting all nice and yummy. And we have 4 different sauces. So we're doing a chimichurri sauce for dipping, tzatziki sauce, which we have done already, and those are in the fridge getting yummy. I am getting all the materials together now for our Thai chili sauce. And then we are going to do a Bearnaise sauce right at the very end here, which of course is the most complicated of the sauces. So that'll be fun. I've never actually done a Bearnaise in a cast iron on a fire before. It's always been on a controlled stove where you can really manage your heat source. So it's gonna be interesting. And we got the wind howling here, so every now and then we get a big gust, we gotta make sure ain't nothing blowing away, you know what I mean?
Gus, any tips to perfect a sweet and tangy rack of ribs? I can never just get it right.
Well, are you getting the cook right? That's the biggest part. If you're getting the cook right, the sweet and tangy part is all about the sauce and how you do it. So when you're doing a sweet and tangy sauce, it's going to come in layers onto it, right? So it's going to start off with whatever you're rubbing on there, and then as you're smoking it, a little bit of spritz will add some flavor. It doesn't add a lot of character and flavor to it, but whatever you're going to finish the glaze in, it's going to provide the most sweet and tanginess to it, and that's where it's really going to come to life for you. You got any tips on that there, Graybeard?
I did not hear anything you said. I was in the house dealing with family issues.
You got to love those, right?
Yes, sir.
Shit. It's much better when you're out here, so I can give you shit.
Yeah. I would say yes, but no.
No. He's like, I'm done with you too, son bitch.
So what are you talking?
Tell them about sweet and tangy. I was telling them about how, you know, when you smoke it, your seasonings give you some, but then the glaze at the end is really what gives you
the glaze. Yes, if you're glazing, sweet and tangy. I like a sweet and tangy. Or the sweet and sour, same difference, right?
Yeah, similar.
If you're going to glaze, I'd go sweet and sour, sweet and tangy, because it is... But you have to let it cook on there. You have to let it get the flavors. Just
We got Texas Firebox Barbecue. What's up, guys? From Paris, Texas.
Paris, Texas.
Texas, European.
Very nice. Yeah, he's been here before.
You know what I really like about Paris?
No, I have
Texas?
no idea. What do you like about Paris, Texas? Does it have an Eiffel Tower?
Well, I was more meaning in this direction.
Oh, okay.
I can say I've been to Paris. I just don't tell them it's Texas and not France.
Oui. All right, we had technical difficulties. Our phone overheated. We had to go throw it in the freezer for a few minutes. All right, are you ready?
Are you ready for this?
Did you raise the goat? And again, where are y'all from?
We're from Boerne, Texas.
We did not raise this goat ourselves, but some friends of ours did.
And what are we pairing it with?
Baked potato and asparagus. And Blue Note rye whiskey.
How many can this feed?
Tonight it's going to feed at least 10.
All right, so we got it all wrapped up in the foil, and now it's going to rest and get nice and yummy. Let all those juices reabsorb back into it, because as you know, when you cook over fire, the fire draws the juice out as it's cooking. So whenever you cook meat, I don't care what meat you're cooking, you need to let it rest when you're done. Even if it's chicken breast on your grill, when you pull them off, let them rest. That one was done? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Check that one.
Sauce.
So this here is the Thai chili sauce. And it's red pepper flakes, garlic, ginger, soy, sesame oil, rice wine vinegar, and then a little bit of water and cornstarch to thicken it up.
So we got our sauce finishing up over here and a couple taters left. We're gonna have to let this goat rest for probably 30 minutes. It might be an hour before we actually get to pull this thing apart, but we are gonna show y'all what that looks like. That goat looks absolutely delicious. Absolutely worth the 4 hours that we've had it here. Susie Q asked if there's an age the goat should be for prime taste. I don't know that. Do you know that?
What do I know?
Is there an age that a goat needs to be for prime taste? I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either. Hey, do you know how old that goat was?
4 months.
4 months.
This one was 4 months. Yeah, so this goat was 4 months. But thank you, Brisk Guy. Brisk Guy said 18 months is the prime.
Thank you.
And how is the blue note?
The blue note is ridiculously good. We're saving the rest of it for with dinner.
You guys really like whiskey and stuff? You guys need to tune in to our Thursday Whiskey Talks, which we're switching in April to Wednesday Whiskey Talks on Home Day. But we do that 7 Central time, and we do it every Thursday. And we have some great stuff we talk about. This past Thursday, we did Irish whiskeys. We did the Jameson and the Bushmills for blended, and then we did the Green Spot and Redbreast 12 for our single pot whiskeys.
This is a good one. What do you think of Buffalo Trace?
Oh yeah, we got good Buffalo Trace.
You cannot beat that for the money. For $24 for a 750 milliliter, you just cannot beat that.
Holy crap!
This is our Thai chili sauce. All right.
What sauce are we working on over here?
We're working on the Bearnaise sauce now.
Bearnaise.
So I'm working on the tarragon base to start with.
What are we doing with these eggs?
I'm separating the yolks from the whites.
Are you using the yolks or the whites?
I'm using the yolkers.
So what are we doing here?
So this is our tarragon base that we're making. So we have white wine vinegar, which we made ourselves. Then we have our 3 egg yolks and our shallots in here. And we're getting this all nice and yummy. Then we continue on with the regular sauce part, and then this will add back in. Let that cook down for a little while. We're going to be throwing that asparagus on right as everybody gets here, so it's the last thing we're doing. The Bearnaise is the last sauce too, because it's more of a delicate sauce. The tzatziki and the chimichurri we did right away because they need to sit in the fridge and let all those flavors come together.
Amalgamations.
So the tarragon base we let cook down until the bottom of the pan is just kind of wet. So it just leaves all that flavor and deliciousness in there.
Deliciousness.
Deliciousness. Yeah.
Is that butter?
Clarified butter.
Clarified butter.
Yep.
Looks like it'd been in the refrigerator.
It was.
You should have left it out.
At least it's not misunderstood.
It is definitely not misunderstood. It is very clarified.
So what are we doing here?
We're just letting this butter slowly melt down in here. And this I want to melt slowly, but a little bit faster than it is. And I could adjust it over to this side a little bit more. That might help us out a little bit. Get over here. But the taters and everything, he's going to have to ramp this up, though, to get those asparagus going, that's for sure. Definitely going to need some ramping. The whole deal behind the proper heat in that is so that you don't break your sauce. You don't want it too hot because it'll break it, and you don't want it too cool because it won't come together. So you just kind of try to get it right there, nice and low, medium, and get it going. I think we might have lost the Bearnaise sauce.
It's all right. We're gonna eat it anyway.
Just to let you guys know we're still filming on the live if you want to come out.
All right.
He said, all right.
I'm gonna take this bad boy in there and put it on the oven and see if I can't get it to do its thing, right?
Okay. Whew. Thought that was going to pull right off.
got to clean up our little glasses over here. Tony's.
And it says, looks great. Wish I was there. Y'all have a great dinner.
Thank you, thank you. Just Lax finishing up. We just got to get Graybeard out here. Thanks, guys, for all your hearts. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
All right.
All right, well, let's sign off. Let's cheers this bad boy out of here.
All righty. So, if you fight, steal, cheat, or drink, sir, if you fight,
May you fight for God, family, and country.
if you steal,
May you steal your lover's heart.
if you cheat,
May you cheat death.
and if you drink,
May you drink with us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.